What's up, everyone? I'm here with Ben Diskin
Hey,
at
hey.
Kitsunekon 2022. Appreciate you
Yes.
taking a couple minutes out of your time.
No problem.
So, you've done a lot of different stuff in voice acting. Just kind of some big ones. You did, I guess, Bond from Seven Deadly Sins would be a
Yes.
more recent one.
Mhm.
Throwback to my inner childhood, number one from Codename Kid Next Door. If you
And
don't know
number
what,
two.
yeah, and number two, if you don't know what that is, look it up, watch it. It's still great. It still holds up to this day.
Thank you.
But I want to ask you, how did voice acting start for you? Like, was it something that you strove towards, or did you kind of like fall into it? Like, what's the kind of the story behind that?
Yeah, so for me, voiceover started as kind of an escape from being an on-camera actor.
Okay.
When I was a little kid, I was always excited to get to do commercials and TV shows and stuff like that. And I made the mistake of telling all the kids on the playground, I'm going to be in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they all went, wow,
That ended up
cool."
well, right?
Oh,
Kids
yeah.
are nice.
Kids are wonderful
Yeah, kids are
people.
amazing when they're that age.
Definitely
Yeah.
not the worst things
that
on earth.
did not go bad at all.
Of course not. So anyway, they bullied the hell out of me, and I went, okay, I don't like this.
So,
This
not doing
sucks.
this.
So then I started doing cartoons, and those same people had no idea that it was me, and they watched those cartoons. And I realized,
Ah, okay.
oh, people can't recognize my voice; they just only recognize my face. So if I don't tell them anything, I can be an actor.
The secret.
Exactly.
And then
so,
you could still somehow be with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
oh yeah, well,
We'll
my
make it
buddy,
work.
yeah, we still hang out for real.
Yeah,
So,
like on the weekends,
yeah.
go up to the Hamptons, like chill out.
Me and Arnie,
grab a
best
drink.
friends. Oh yeah.
Classics.
But yeah, no, that's how I got into it. It was
Okay.
just trying to get away from on-camera work.
Okay. All right. What was like the first maybe like the first role for you?
A first role for voiceover?
Like in voiceover.
Okay, it would probably have been some sort of a McDonald's commercial, but if you're talking about animation, it was when I was about 10 years old, and I did the voice of Junior Healy from the animated series based on the Problem Child movies.
Okay.
It got like 2 seasons. It's like this very obscure cartoon.
Okay.
It was on the USA Cartoon Express, which was a
Right.
Sunday morning cartoon block, which back in the day was
Okay.
like really weird because everybody did Saturday mornings.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I got my first animation credit.
Okay. See, now most people would like me to follow up on that, but I'm more curious about the McDonald's thing. So I'm wondering how this "I'm loving it" went.
Oh, well, I was about 2.
Got it.
Couldn't speak anything, but
Got it.
I really liked eating McNuggets, and they went,
Okay.
good.
And
put that
sold.
in the commercial. Yeah.
All right. So Moose, get us some McNuggets. We're gonna recreate the scene when you were 2.
Ah,
You feel free to method act it if you want.
can do.
We'll
So
get
really consume them.
Really,
Absolutely.
really dive into.
I mean, I'll
this.
struggle with that, but I think I can.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you
I
can like
pull it
dive
off.
into it, yeah.
Okay.
We'll make it work. It's for my entertainment. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's just for my own personal entertainment.
Understood.
So for you, when you're kind of like jumping into voice acting to, like you said, kind of get away from the on camera stuff, and you're starting to kind of get into more of like the anime, everything like that. What to you like would you consider as like the big break for you when it came to like anime?
For anime, so my very first one was a show called Blood Plus. It's based on Blood the Last Vampire.
Okay.
And I tried out for this because I thought, like, oh my god, it's an anime.
Right.
As a kid, I wanted to be in Dragon Ball Z. I didn't even understand it was being recorded in Canada, and there was no way in heck I'd possibly be on that show. But it came in, and my agency never sent us any anime because the pay was so low. They went,
Right.
nobody's going to want to do this crap. And I went,
Money.
yeah, I'm like, I don't care. Pay me nothing. I want to do this. And so
Right.
I tried out for 2 of the characters. One was played by Crispin Freeman, ultimately, which makes sense. It's a very handsome man, so his handsome voice works well. And then the other one was the vampire's adopted brother, who's just a regular human. And I
Okay.
thought, oh, this guy's gonna like die in like the first episode. It's an action show, and she's a vampire.
Right. Makes
He
sense.
survives all 50 episodes. So my
Dang.
very first anime was like a main character in multiple episodes, and I'd never dubbed anything in my life.
Oh wow.
So the line producer of that almost had a heart attack because there was a whole bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes that wasn't working, and he went, oh, and one of our main people has never done this before ever. But I learned how to do it on the job, and I loved it, and I've been doing it ever since.
Wow. Impressive.
Thanks.
And so one thing I always love asking is, do you kind of look back at some of the roles that you've been able to be a part of and kind of like, what does it mean to you when you see like the impact that stuff that you've done has like had on people when like whether it's at a convention or like whatever it is, like what does that kind of like mean for you?
It's so wild to me because we're so isolated. We're in a room staring at a screen and talking to nobody. So we
Right.
just kind of feel like, like it's like writing in your diary, and then like a
Yeah.
year later somebody goes, I read your diary. It touched me. And you're like, you
What?
did?
How'd you find it?
How did you? Yeah, exactly. That was the thing I did.
I was
in
under my
this
pillow
room.
with a lock.
Yeah.
In the nap. Like, there's what? There's no way.
Exactly. But then it's like, oh yeah, okay. I guess people actually watch this and like this stuff.
Okay.
And so it's kind of scary to me, if I'm being honest with you, because some people say, you saved me. You saved my life. And I'm like, I did nothing.
Look,
I'm a cartoon guy.
I went behind a camera
Yeah.
or a microphone.
and I said weird
like,
stuff, and then they used it for something. Like,
and then here I am.
Yeah, so like I get like
So-
scared, like, oh, please don't base any of your mental health on this guy. I'm just wacky voice guy, but thank you. So it means a lot to me, and it also kind of like makes me nervous.
Right. Okay. And do you have any like future projects coming up that you want to talk about or anything like that?
Let's see. So I'm not sure when it's coming out, but we did the dub of Digimon Adventure 2020, which is the reboot of the
okay.
original Digimon Adventure.
Right.
I'm Agumon, I'm Greymon, I'm Metal Greymon, I'm War Greymon, I'm Blitz Greymon, I'm
Oh,
all the
wow.
Greymons, and multiple like Mons throughout.
Right.
So yeah,
Okay.
Look forward to that whenever it's coming out.
Okay. Is it harder to do like the more like guttural sounds that a Digimon makes versus like if you're just doing like a line or something like
Oh
that?
yeah, just my regular speaking voice. That's easy, but like the deeper and the gruffer ones, and all
Right.
of that stuff. Yeah. For
Okay,
Sure.
I got that. I know we even had a long day. We don't want to take up too much more of your time.
Okay.
But do you have any like final messages for anyone out there, whether it's the follow your dream message
Okay.
or
Give
just
up on
any
your
advice?
dreams.
There it is. Give up.
They'll
Give
never
up.
work
Call
out.
it. End it.
Just drop out of school and don't get an education.
There you go.
All
And
the
eat
great-
McDonald's.
Eat McDonald's
And
24/7. Only
Only,
McDonald's.
yes. Only eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
There it is.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We did it.
It's a joke. It's a
Yeah,
joke.
don't actually do
Don't
that.
actually take
Don't,
any of that advice. It's
don't
terrible.
listen to us on that part. Don't do that one.